I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
What's y'all talking about?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
The music just so beautiful, y'all. I can't even cap.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I won't, bro. Y'all ugly, but I want to see if I'll spot one too. Shit. Ain't no mermaid coming to your game. I want to talk to her again. I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her about all the bullshit. Yeah, they're pretty cool though. Yeah, all right, come on. Talk to her. Where is she? She's trying not to look. She knows she on me. Damn. Y'all twins?
Oh, I wish I could spend all day in flying. Should have been born a hippogriff. The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error. In my case, it was a lot of error. Wouldn't it be romantic to fly amongst the stars? Even Professor Shah might think so.
Yeah. All
Or
right,
not. If you lean forward on your broom just right, you can get an incredible burst of speed. Albie Weeks has been experimenting with new broom models for a while.
Lumos.
Y'all learning that shit. Yeah, I already got that shit down packed.
I'm dreading taking my transfiguration out. Absolutely dreading it. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain the reason.
So damn. I don't even want to talk to you and shit. Fuck.
Already knew that.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I might have to beat his ass like that on watch.
Is the new fifth year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Bro, who was saying that shit? Y'all just talking. I don't want to talk to her right now. Let me walk around for a little bit. That makes sure my mic is on.
Lumos.
Portraits in the castle don't always have something interesting to say, but many of them do chatter on nonetheless.
It's like this.
Why would Slytherin put his common room in the dungeons? So dreary. Perhaps that's the point.
Have you been in any other common rooms? I'd love to know what it's like to be in another house, just for a day.
This must be gonna be mine. I'm trying to play. I can get some on. A little bit low, a little bit low. Yeah, half it up. Kind of look at that walk down the stairs. That's how no, I'm getting acquainted. Look, that's the yeah. That's how you get down some stairs. That's how I do it in real life. But he was here at that time. Just dropped his swag. He's still trying to play that place up. Gotta keep it cool. That's what I'm walking.
People who boast are insecure. That's what my mother told me, and she knows everything.
What's your mama tell you? I gotta go upstairs. What's up, Miss Weasley?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
This ain't bad. I feel like I'm playing a game, but I
Thank you,
feel like
Professor,
I'm in a
but
movie.
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in
feel like I'm in a
action
movie.
will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oh, okay, bet, Miss Weasley. Okay.
This way.
Have a butterbeer from the 3 room right now. And a
Oh,
chat.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
You keep up.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Okay. Obviously, press and buttons. I ain't even remember this shit actually.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I'm not gonna go outside. I took it. We're just gonna stand there. Or do I go down there with you? What's up? Oh, my bad. So you ain't gonna follow me. So I'm trying to see something. Oh shit, my bad. I ain't finna get expelled. I think she finna take me outside or something.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, I bet. Hey, this don't look bad. I'm tripping. Try to see how fast it should load. 3, 2, 1, 0.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
How much?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Really?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, I'm gonna get back on this shit a little later. Appreciate y'all.